back to Fashion Attack. We are again on a rooftop, but this time we are in Rome. Today I'm gonna make the requested table that I have no idea how to pronounce. This one over here is called Gucci, no Gucci, 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 Gucci. I don't know how to say that, but we're gonna make it. And it's super cool because I never worked with glass before. Before starting, I need to dedicate a few seconds to my Italian followers to explain why I am not gonna make Italian videos anymore. And they're all gonna be directly in English. Ragazzi, mi dispiace tantissimo, ma non farò più i video in italiano, li farò in inglese. Ci sono tutti i sottotitoli qua sotto, quindi potete benissimo capire i video lo stesso e magari è una buona occasione per imparare un po' di inglese. E vi ricordo che comunque potete contattarmi sempre su Instagram in qualsiasi momento e io vi rispondo se non capite qualcosa, quindi ce la farete lo stesso, seguite il tutorial. So now that we got it all figured out, let's go ahead and start our tutorial. Okay, first thing we're gonna do is actually stick a few pieces of paper together so to create the stencil with which we are gonna copy the table. It's composed by two legs that are identical, just one turned, switched, rounded on top of the other one. That's why we draw one stencil and use it twice. So I will put you the right dimensions of the table over here, but I am gonna make it a little bit smaller. It's a present for my brother, so it has to fit his living room. And always keep in mind, you don't have to do it identical. Like, it's for yourself, it has to fit your own space, so do whatever you want. I am gonna do the same height, but shorter. Let's go. Basically, if the top of the table is 40 centimeters and 1 centimeter is my glass, I'm gonna do it 39 centimeters high. On one side, I am gonna mark 39, and on the opposite direction, only half of the height, because two legs that are gonna cross. At that point, 14.5, and by hand, you draw all the curves of the original leg. Let's go and cut it all away and use it as a stencil on our piece of wood. So now, according to my incredible theory that is you can do anything but never trust yourself in the process, we are gonna place our drawing on the perfect final edge cut of the wood. So even if you're not perfect with your jigsaw and you're not gonna go perfectly straight, on the rounded side is not important at all, but on the bottom, that is gonna be where our weight of the table is gonna be, is already perfectly straight, because that's the shape of your wood. Hack! Guys, from here on, it's basically just drawing over the drawing that you have done already. We just trace the lines that we did before. As I told you, place the straight lines on the straightness of the wood, and then you cut everything away. You're gonna do this 2 times, so to have 2 identical pieces. Yes! 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 No, I'm not gonna show you this twice. Let's use magic. Ah! There it is. And we have 2 of them. Okay guys, let me explain you how this works. We got 2 identical thingies right now, but we're gonna do one upside down compared to the other one. What this means is that now we can use them like this. You apply the short piece on top of the other short piece, and this becomes the opposite leg. In this way, we have 3 touching edges on the floor. These 3 points of pressure are gonna give stability to our table, and we are gonna make sure that the top leg can move back and forth, so to place it wherever we want compared to the glass. But first, we sand it. You can totally decide the color that you want for your legs. The original one actually comes darker and lighter, so both the options are fine. I decided to make mine darker, so what you do is get a stainer and just pass it all over the wood, top and bottom, better if it's 2 layers, and then go and make the 2 holes on the short part of the leg to cross them together. Welcome to day number 2. I just went and buy this weird little thingies. They're basically the wooden rounded mini dowels that usually you find like in IKEA furniture when you want to build it, and we're going to use them to connect the 2 pieces of wood. Guess what? It works! It works amazingly. You can regulate this as you want. You can decide to just leave it as it is and it holds perfectly, or you can decide that after that you finish with the glass and everything and you find the perfect dimension or position that you want to leave your legs at, you can add a little bit of wood glue inside and it's gonna stay whatever. So I just want to tell you a story. I just came back from the glass store where I bought this piece over here, and I kept explaining to the guy that I bought the entire equipment to cut the glass at home on my own, and he kept insisting, what are the dimensions that you want? I'm gonna cut it for you. I was like, no, I bought everything. I can perfectly cut it on my own. And his reaction was like, yeah, sure. So what did we learn from this story? Absolutely nothing, because he's right. I am never gonna be able to perfectly cut this piece on my own. But the point is, who cares? It doesn't have to be perfect. It's gonna be awesome anyway. Even if there's a little bit of a scratch somewhere, it's way cooler just because we made it. Okay, let's do together everything I learned to cut glass. Step 1, put it on something soft. They say to put it like on some felt fabric. I thought that a towel would be good enough. Okay, I had to tie my hair. It was boiling hot. I ordered this thing from Amazon that is supposed to make circles with a blade on the end. And obviously it's too small. And it doesn't extend as much as I wanted, so it's gone. Luckily, I had bought also this one that is to make the cuts by hand. Theoretically, we wanted to use it just to make the cuts on the side, so to not break the entire glass at one, but it looks like we're gonna make also the curves with this one. Okay, so first thing that we do is place our legs on top of the glass. In this way, we're gonna be able to draw some guidelines and understand how big and where and what we wanna do with the shape of the glass. Now that we have it, I'm gonna take a pencil and go and mark more or less where I want. It doesn't work. Get a marker directly. And we're gonna go and mark, yeah, way better. More or less the shape of this weird triangle so that we are sure that it's gonna stay outside of the legs. Now remove the legs. What I read online is that you should never pass this twice in the same area. Otherwise, you're gonna misguide the guideline that you're drawing. So what I'm gonna do is do several cuts, always of only one line. So I'm gonna draw first one cut, actually starting from the outside, following the inside, and going outside again. Break that one, and then do this one. Break that one, do the bottom one, and then the edges. So a little bit at a time. No stress. It's so curvy. We all know that I don't like to spend money on not existential equipment. So online they were selling like a rock that you can pass on the edges of your glass, and there is a lot of other equipment, weird little sanders that you go on the side. So I decided I'm just gonna sand it. Just fold your sanding paper like 5 times so to be sure that it's not touching your fingers, and go and sand those edges. So I added a little bit of glue in between the 2 legs. I placed the glass on top of it, and the table is done. Now, let's go and see the result. I can't believe it. I had almost forgotten to say thank you because this is a requested video. Go and give her some love and some support. And like always, don't forget to leave me your comments down below with what you want me to make next time. I do tons of videos that are requested by you guys. And if you need to send me the picture, just do it on Instagram. I respond to every single one of you. This is my account. Go ask me questions. And if you're trying to do something and you'll get lost in the middle of the tutorial, ask me. I literally reply to everybody and help you through every tutorial because I just love this channel and your support. And I love to know that you're creating this stuff. Okay, bye.